this is one of your early sound therapy music album, and it's very, people like it a lot. Can you tell me what's the series, what's the idea, the concept of lighting path?
What's the concept?
Yeah.
Well, let's first of all say what it is. It's a sequential planet gong meditation based on the Tree of Life. Sequential in it's not like a kind of a normal gong bar type of album where we're playing a collection of gongs kind of randomly. There's 11 planet gongs involved here, and they're played sequentially. In other words, they're played one after the other. Based on the Tree of Life, there's a powerful correspondence between each of the planetary gongs and a station on the Tree of Life. So the meditation is, there's 2 tracks on the album. One is travelling up the Tree of Life from Earth to Source. That's ascending, and then the descending track is the same in reverse, the same sequence of gongs playing in reverse from Source to Earth.
Yes, and how you can get a chance to have a whole set of planet gongs? Because I know more and more people in the world, they got a whole set of planet gongs, but they still have no idea how powerful can that you say the secrets, the key word is a sequence.
You're right, actually. When I started this, the biggest problem I had was actually finding somebody who had a whole set of the 11 gongs. There may be more people now who had them. I was introduced to somebody who had a set, who lived near me, by my teacher Don Conroe, who was the inspiration behind this project. He knew that Cornelius had a set. He introduced me to him, and before I actually recorded the album, I played it live in the conservatory at the back of his house. He had this beautifully newly built conservatory. Every new moon and full moon throughout 2012 into the following year.
So you know exactly, before you made this album, you know exactly how powerful it is.
I had a sense I had a sense myself of how powerful it was. But the thing about playing it live every couple of weeks for 18 months or so was getting the people's feedback from it. A wide variety of people. When we started on Chinese New Year, New Moon 2012, and there was just Cornelius and me. There was nobody. We just decided, let's do it. Well, let's do it. When is it? Well, it's tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. And there was just the 2 of us then. But pretty soon we had 20, 30 absolutely capacity people coming in to experience it. Wow. So by the time I got to record it later on that year, I really had a profound sense of the meaningful experiences people were having during the course of it.
Yeah, that I said, although more and more people have a whole set, as I knew, I have several friends have a whole set of planet gongs, but they still, when they play the whole planet gong, they just randomly pick the gongs and the different combination of the gongs, but never I heard people will do the sequence like the ascending and descending. It's very unique. Until now, I think it's only CD album, as we knew, people do this kind of music in the album. The lighting path, the ascending, descending by
the thing is that I think many gong players that have planet gongs, of course, understand the principles of the correspondences between the planet gongs that they have. The most obvious correspondence that everybody probably can understand is the relationship between a planetary gong and its characteristics and the astrological correspondences, which most of us understand and most of us know, and many gong players will work with that. So for example, just to pull out one very, very common experience that people have is that women gong players often favour the moon gong because it has the characteristics of female sexuality and many other, we could talk about the astrological correspondence. That's a way of getting into the idea that these things are related and can have a great power. But you're right. Cornelius, for example, is many people. He had a whole set and didn't really, although he was also a student of Don's, he wasn't really that inspired to do anything with this sequence at all. And it was really what I was most interested in as regards Panic Gongs when I was a student of Don's.
I think the true issue why this album is one of the best sellers of your CD, right? One, you can correct me. One is that uniqueness. That this is a very unique album. And the second is really powerful. I have a student. She introduced dozens of her friends to buy this album because she said that this is one of the most powerful album CD, gong CD she ever had, right?
I think it's, I started off by calling it a sequential planet gong meditation based on the tree of life, transmitting the divine to the earthly, bridging this, we know this famous as above, so below. We're so much of our time trapped in the below and aren't out of kilter with the above. I think it's really to do with that and having this sense of I often call it a quest. When people say, what's this all about? And I say, well, actually discover it yourself. It's about something different for everybody.
Yes. Thank you very much for replying my questions. And please subscribe YouTube video and press the button of the bell. We got more nice music and the story behind the music to share with you. See you next time.
Bye.